holiday show. Unfortunately, this morning I accidentally deleted that. Wasn't on purpose. And with live streams, unless you have some kind of backup copy, they're gone for good. So I couldn't find that and I couldn't find a way to retrieve it. So I'm going to do my holiday show again. It's 2 days after Christmas, but it doesn't matter. It's still the holiday season. So I'll play my 8 songs. I will also do my short skit, Camp Doomsday, and then I'll talk about a news article I recently read about people working together, which I usually call the coexistence corner, meaning the time when I talk about news which focuses more on cooperation than conflict. But I'll do my 8 songs first, and well, enjoy the show. Holiday light shining on a tree, glowing everywhere so splendidly. Holiday lights on your windowsill, giving the world the biggest thrill. They shine and they glow in the dark of the night, making our spirits feel so bright. Shine and they glow in the dark of the night, making our spirits feel so bright. Holiday light shining on a tree, glowing everywhere so splendidly. Holiday lights on your windowsill, giving the world the biggest thrill. Holiday light shining on a tree, glowing everywhere so splendidly. Holiday lights on your windowsill, giving the world the biggest thrill. They brighten the night with their beautiful glow, shining upon the winter snow. Brighten the night with their beautiful glow, shining upon the winter snow. Holiday light shining on a tree, glowing everywhere so splendidly. Holiday lights on your windowsill, giving the world the biggest thrill. Okay, thanks for all the comments coming in. Love it. I'll continue with more songs. So here we go. Winter's coming, snow is falling, falling on the ground. The wind is blowing hard today, it makes an eerie sound. Winter's coming, snow is falling, falling on the ground. The wind is blowing hard today, it makes an eerie sound. Falling on the ground, falling on the ground, falling on the ground, falling on the ground all day. Winter's coming, snow is falling on the ground. The wind is blowing hard today, it makes an eerie sound. Winter's coming, snow is falling, falling on the ground. The wind is blowing hard today, it makes an eerie sound. Falling on the ground, falling on the ground all day. Falling on the ground, falling on the ground all day. Winter's coming, snow is falling, falling on the ground. The wind is blowing hard today, it makes an eerie sound. Winter's coming, snow is falling, falling on the ground. The wind is blowing hard today, it makes an eerie sound. Right, this next song I call Snowy Day. It's a snowy day, let's go out and play. It's a snowy day, come along, let's play. Snowing all outside, cover up our heads. Let's not stay inside, let's get on our sleds. It's a snowy day, let's go out and play. It's a snowy day, come along, let's play. It's a snowy day. some snow and let's start a fight. It's a snowy day, let's go out and play. It's a snowy day, come along this way. It's a snowy day, let's go out and play. It's a snowy day, come along this way. So we go outside, cover our heads, let's not stay inside. Let's get on our sleds. It's a snowy day, let's go out and play. It's a snowy day, come along this way. Get that. Dog's trying to rip at this pillow. Calm down, buddy. Good boy. See, there's Kipper. See? Kipper's enjoying the music. All right. Here is my song called Mighty Torch, which is, so I wrote a story about two cousins who go camping in the woods, and they find a torch that if you get it and you wish something upon it, all your wishes come true. So it goes like this, the song for it. Mighty torch, flame so high, brighten up midnight sky. Mighty torch, flame so strong, keep us warm all night long. All our wishes suddenly came true. All we have is thanks to you. All our wishes suddenly came true. All we have is thanks to you. Mighty torch, guide the way. Be with us night and day. Mighty torch, falling ground. Cast your shadow across the land. All our wishes suddenly came true. All we have is thanks to you. All our wishes suddenly came true. All we have is thanks to you. Mighty torch, flame so high, brighten up midnight sky. Mighty torch, flame so strong, keep us warm all night long. Here's my cat Brownie. Both my pets are with me. Here's Brownie. Here's Kipper. They're enjoying the music, and I hope you guys at home are enjoying it too. So the other songs I have don't have lyrics to them; they're just melodies. So this is called my snow medley. This one. That's on tearing things up here. All right, now I'm going to do Winter Wonderland. All right, the next song I call Snowy Day in Berlin. All right, so it goes like this. And we'll conclude the music part of the show with I used to call the song Winter Storm Scott, um, but it's a very peaceful sound, so it doesn't sound like a storm. But this is the last song. Okay, so now I am going to do a scene from a play I'm working on. So my play is called Camp Doomsday, and it's a play about a summer camp where humans and monsters meet each other and learn one another's traditions to break down stereotypes and build relationships with one another. So I have some poster boards here, and I'll do the opening scene from Camp Doomsday. Okay. Hello and happy holidays from Camp Doomsday, the only place in the world where humans and monsters interact with one another, and build lifelong relationships. We know it's the holiday season, and if you haven't thought of a present yet for a loved one, we recommend you enroll them in a place where humans and monsters learn one another's traditions while breaking down stereotypes. Now, usually, when you think of the word monster, you think of words such as repulsive, grotesque, and hideous. But we at Camp Doomsday don't believe that way. Our campers, as you can see, are made up of both humans and monsters alike. The same goes with our staff. These are my co-directors and partners. This is Jerry, this is Guzzle. Together, we work together to make a wonderful camp where humans and monsters break down stereotypes. So, wishing you and your loved ones a happy holiday season, and if you haven't got a present yet, consider enrolling them in Camp Doomsday this year, the place where humans and monsters coexist. We'll conclude tonight's program with a reading or a summary of a news story I read. So, one of the things I like to do is to focus on positive news in the world, because I know we hear a lot of stories of crime, murder, war, horrible things in the world, but there are some good things, and the more we focus on that, the more I think people will be motivated to try and do good for the world, knowing that there is good and that doing good is recognized instead of just doing bad. So, the news story I am reading. So, on NPR on Christmas Eve, there was a news story called Despite Vatican Israel Tensions, Catholics and Jews Work to Build Trust in Haifa, by Jerome, I believe you pronounce it, Sokolovsky. So, basically, in this news story, the writer talked about how there was a Christmas tree lighting in the city of Haifa, which is in northern Israel. And for those who aren't familiar, Haifa is a mixed city, so there are a lot of Jewish people, but there are also a lot of Arabs of different religions. There are Christian Arabs, Muslim Arabs, and Druze, Druze, that's the Druze religion, that live in this area. And there was a Christmas tree lighting at a Catholic church in Haifa, and a local rabbi came to help light the tree with the local priest. And the article talked about how obviously Israel's had war in Gaza recently, and the Vatican was very critical of that. So there was some tension, and obviously there's a lot of tension between Jews and Arabs in the region, but they talked about how in Haifa there is effort to build relations between the two communities. They talked about an interreligious group at the University of Haifa. So once again, the article is called Despite Vatican-Israel Tensions, Catholics and Jews Work to Build Trust in Haifa, by Jerome Sokolovsky. It's on NPR. If you can read that, it's good, and spread the word. There are people working to build peace in this world. So that is the conclusion of this show, and I do plan to also do something on New Year's as well in a few days. Now this time I plan not to delete this. So basically this is what I did on Christmas Eve, but again, that was unfortunately deleted. So now I will post this, and if people didn't watch it live, of course they can watch the recording. So wishing everybody a very happy holiday season and happy new year, and I'll be back to play more music and do a skit and read more news soon. Bye-bye.